I will. Huh? All right. Yeah, don't worry. It's only a little gathering today. It's very difficult to organise at the last minute, and we only received the information at the last minute. So this today is just a little statement thing, so we can tell people the turbines are in, and we want people to be here on Tuesday. And in particular, the anti-windmill campaigns from Ddociau Abertawe to Picket down here, because this is their front line. These are where the turbines are coming in for all those wind farms and more in the future. They won't stop at those. And if we don't send the message out that every time they're moving these turbines, there'll be protests. If we don't send that message out, it's game over. Throw in the towel now. So I'm expecting not just nationalists and socialists, all who I find equally disappointing, apart from Basta Cymru who are here today, and the Great Unrest Group, who I represent. But Plaid Cymru in particular, because it should know better, and needs to start walking back into its history. So I'll take you for a little walk back into your history now. We're in the shadow of that mountain. That's Tyrbeini mountain there. When the Normans conquered Wales and they entered Gwent, they got Gwent very easy, comparably easy. They called the Welsh chiefs to a Christmas party and then hacked them to death. And it was like that overnight they had Gwent. Then they started moving into Glamorgan and started exploiting the divisions. And of course, when you exploit divisions, you move fast. That's nothing new. But when they got to Mynydd, there were two brothers. And we don't seem to commemorate them very much. They're Morgan and Mynydd at Caradog and Iestyn. Grandchildren of the last king of Morgan. He built a castle at Britain Ferry called an Ain Castle, and he started to fight. His brother occupied Castle North in the Rhondda. Those two brothers, for the next 50 years, led the resistance against the Normans. And it was so tough, the Normans couldn't advance west. They couldn't advance much further north because of the chiefs. But when they finally did, they came to this massive mountain here, Tyrbeini mountain, which the land stretches back into Bonamine and all the way up to Abertawe, where you get another strong family of the Griffith Gethin clan. I didn't make that up. Griffith Gethin clan. Up there, the Opkenya family. And they put up a resistance. So the Normans couldn't move. They eventually conquered Gower by coming in by the sea. They then invited this chief from this area, Bonamine and Tyrbeini mountain, for a little Christmas do in Swansea Castle, caught him, tortured him, and made him hand over this land. And that's how they got it down. But then they were forestalled by the struggle of Striveland and the people of Brecon coming down, and the princes of Mynydd, and the princes of the Chaiff. So this is a case of where national unity works. They roll them back. They got another invasion going. They're stealing our land, they're getting it cheap, and they're making piles of money out of it. And when they've made enough, like all other masters, coal, iron, copper, slate, they'll walk away, rich, you know. So unless we stop them, or try to stop them, then it's going to be game over, because there's not much left in Wales that we've got. We've got to sell these assets. And we've got to sell it for the highest price. And this why I'm focusing now on the Vyrnwy estate. That encompasses the free issue. It's one of the biggest land grabs going in Welsh history, Severn Trent. Now being sold off to a utility company, which has been on the table for over a year, and they frightened to tell us if it's sold or not. But once they get that, they've got the opportunity to grab farms, houses, affordable houses, do anything they want. And it is huge. you know. So unless we start, it's this big chunk of Wales that is still left in an English utility company hands. We've got to start protests there. That's all the issues. That sums up everything about colonialism in Wales. That's the target. Because we can spread ourselves in many ways. But that's the one to focus on, more than anything. And I think they were a classic example now. So on my blog I read about the American Indian movement and Winter Dam. There was a dam in Indian country. It had been taken off the land had been taken off the Indians and this dam was built. And they had a license from the government to do it. The license was coming up for renewal. And at that critical moment, AIM, the American Indian movement, occupied Winter Dam. And only held it for 5 days before they had the company suing for peace, promising the Indians to have most of the land back, giving the Indians the power to open their own hydroelectric power stations, and giving the Indians loads of money. That was just 5 days of activism. If we now, over the next 8 weeks, absolutely smother the root of these turbines with posters and placards, like they've done in Powers, then the people around here will start talking. And I'll guarantee then you can start mobilising and organising them, because they're going to suffer the consequence of all this turbine movement. Cracked roads, police guarding them, which council ratepayers will have to pay for. Then, imagine it, from up that way, the valleys, down to Wasonji, people have got to get to the colleges, people have got to get to the hospital, people have got to get to work. And it is at 9 o'clock in the morning they're moving these things. What if there's emergency accidents and paramedics have got to get somewhere? This is going to cause a crisis. It's the ideal issue for a good, sound, revolutionary group, whether it's nationalist or socialist, to get the work on and focus on and really start winning over the common, you know, and you can do that, and in particular mobilising the youth, you know. Well, people these days seem to throw aside just out of hand. There are young people in the 60s. It was a different period entirely, but in the Patriotic Front it was mostly working class people, and they were being politicised, and we can do it again. It's a simple one, because times ain't going to get any easier. And then Tuesday we've got to tell everybody, be down here, and in particular the anti-windmill groups. But we've got 8 weeks to organise protests. We can do it. It's an as and when. We can't keep dictating to people, you must come on this date, you must come another. There are so many turbines being, you can pick and choose. You can do it on a road, take turns, all sorts of things can be done. Think. But we are calling, or we might call, see how much support, is other Glendood Day in Pontardawe. So we can take people around and show them what it is. Thank you for coming.
I ni sefyll yn gadarn nawr, dros Gymru, dros ryddid nawr, gwyn llan ar ôl.